Beetlejuice, believe it or not, an award-winning show is playing now here in the Tri-State. Beetlejuice the musical opened last night at the Aronoff Center, and this morning we're thrilled to have Isabella Essler here. She plays the gothic teen protagonist of the show, Lydia. Isabella, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you.
Congratulations on your first national tour. That's awesome. So lots of us know the movie, of course, with Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. How different is the musical from the movie?
I would say it's pretty similar to the movie. I would say the main difference is that in the movie, I think it focused more on the Maitlands and like the recently deceased couple. And I would say in the musical, it focuses a little bit more on the perspective of Lydia and Beetlejuice and kind of like their arc and their relationship. So it's kind of interesting to get like a different perspective on the same story.
Yeah, that is really interesting. And of course the music too, but just looking at the trailer running on television, there are so many things that look similar about it, the set and the characters and that sort of thing. Tell me a little bit about yourself though. This is your first Broadway show. How long have you been performing?
Yeah, I grew up doing a lot of community theater and high school theater back at home. I think my first show I was 6 or 7.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've been doing a little bit of that, but this is my first professional job. So
tell me about the process of getting a role in a Broadway tour like you did.
Yeah, it was crazy. I sent in a self-tape. I saw an open call for Beetlejuice on Broadway when it was reopening after COVID, like a little more than, I don't know, like more than a year ago.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time.
Yeah. And that, like over time, I ended up doing callbacks and meeting people, and I ended up doing callbacks for the tour through that. So it's kind of interesting. Like I just sent in a self-tape that I saw online that I thought was interesting.
Yeah,
and
I think
now I'm here.
that's an amazing story, because here you are just doing your community theater, doing your high school shows, and now you're on a national tour.
Yeah.
How long of a process does it take to get ready to actually be on stage in the role?
Yeah, I think we did rehearsals in New York for I think a month, so like around 4 weeks, and then we did 2 weeks of tech until we opened it. So it's like a regular process, I would say.
Okay.
Like 6 weeks ish.
Yeah.
But before that, like I had some time with my script, and I definitely like watched the movie a bunch. I've seen the show on Broadway. I definitely like wanted to take some time to like think about at least like what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Well, so what do you like about being out on tour so far?
Oh, this is the most I've traveled like ever. So it's been super fun, like going to all these different cities that I've never been to in my entire life, and meeting all these new fans like all over the country, and finding all the great like local restaurants.
I was just going to ask you, do you
Yeah.
find like the unique places to eat and the unique things to do? Do you have time for that?
Yeah, definitely. That's my favorite part, is finding all the like charming local parts in every city.
Well, I think you're going to love Cincinnati audiences. I know you just opened last night, but you're going to be here till January 28th. And we want to thank you so much for spending some time with us. Local12.com, we always put up the link. We have a great partnership with the Cincinnati Community Arts Association. Isabella, thank you. Go see her.
Yeah,
now here's Tara.
Thanks for checking out Local 12's YouTube channel. Click the links and hit subscribe so you can be notified anytime we post new stories.